Welcome back. The current Madison County Courthouse has stood in the square since 1967, but the lack of up-to-date infrastructure brings the longevity of the building into question. Madison County Commission Chairman McCutcheon spoke on the state of the courthouse earlier this afternoon, saying maintenance issues, lack of space, and public access as reasons why a new building is needed. Our Ken McCoy has more on what it will take to get the process started.
How would we continue to function if we tore down the courthouse?
This question alone makes planning for a new courthouse a tall task.
When we're looking at it from the total justice system, not just juvenile, but the total justice system. So we're looking at 15 court rooms that we have to supply. You've got jurors, you have inmate transportation, you have parking, you have public safety issues.
Chairman McCutcheon says they're in the talking phase of making a new courthouse a reality, and says a feasibility study will help them understand where to start.
Once we get some direction from the feasibility study, then we'll sit down and look at making appointments to a building authority. Then we have to go through the process of looking at the bids to come in with the plans that we want to have and everything. So it's still a long process.
But when that process begins, the court will still have to find a way to function.
We're looking at the possibility of building a criminal justice building, and in that building we could have space for your courts, we'd have space for the district attorney, the court clerk, and the court administration. So all of that would be in one complex, and if we built that facility separate from the courthouse itself, then the courts would be able to move from the existing courthouse into that new facility and continue to function.
McCutcheon shares they have looked at a few spaces for the potential criminal justice building, but no permanent location has been decided. In Huntsville, Ken McCoy, Fox 54 News.
The chairman also says the county will try to keep all of the historical elements intact during the rebuild, including the mosaic that sits in the center of the courthouse. Along with the courthouse, the need for investment into public safety was also mentioned during today's address. McCutcheon sharing that almost 46% of all tax revenue goes toward public safety, which includes the jail and the sheriff's department. The chairman says the growth of the county is putting more demand on these offices.
We have a growing county. We have a lot of square miles. We have more commercial developments moving into our county, which is putting more demand on our public safety issues that we have and we need to fund. We have also a demanding justice system. Our courts now, we have 15 active courts. They're growing every day. The demand for service in our justice system continues to grow.
And the Madison County Jail can house from 1,200 to 1,500 inmates each day.